Hey Julian, it's Sheldon. Just playing catch up here with some of the messaging that's been going on. Okay, so Daniel had asked you for a folder structure on AVG's Google Drive, where we can start placing all the content files, things like the GMB posts, and anything else we do from the content project perspective. Okay, so what I've done is I've created a sample folder system here, and I'll show you what that looks like. So, instead of just putting it down on a notepad, I decided to just create the folder for you. So the top level folder is going to be called AVG content. Okay. You'll just drag this onto the Google Drive and give everyone on the content team access to this entire folder called AVG content. Now, I've already gone ahead and created folders inside there. You'll have pillar posts, you'll have blog posts, and then we'll just have branded content, branded syndication content. Those will be other things like GMB posts. There'll be Facebook posts, YouTube videos, other general branded resources that are not specific to the content and SEO efforts that we're going to be taking. Now, inside of the pillar post folder, you'll see that there's a couple folders already created. This temp folder here is a copy of an entire folder for every time we create a new post project. So for post project number 1, it already has these folders in there in the right order and sequence. Whenever we create the page content, it goes in here. If we go back out one, when we have images and videos that go with this post number 1, those videos and images, the raw files will go in here. When there's any other content project files that might be of use, raw files, anything like that, can go in here. And then there's the syndication content. Whenever we have the GMB posts, the YouTube videos, whatever, they can just reside in here. So if you go back out twice, you'll see that for every pillar post project in the folder itself, there's already all the requisite folders for that. So for post number 2, we'd have the same files and the same folders in their, sequence here. Every time we create a new post, you'll just take this folder, right click, you'll copy it, paste it in here, and then rename this post number 3. Okay, and then inside that folder, obviously, all the other files will be in there. So that's how we'll handle creating multiple, project folders for each of the individual posts. And again, this should be put on your Google Drive, and everyone on the team should be given access to this folder here, so they then have access to all of these. Okay, so what's in the pillar posts is also inside of the blog posts, the general blog posts themselves. Here's the temp folder, and here's all those folders within there. Every time we create a new blog post project, just take this, copy it, paste it, and that's how we move forward. Okay, now this third folder here, branded syndication content, that's just anything related to the brand that's outside of the pillar and the regular blog post. Okay, they could be just, product page videos, they could be interviews, they could be our podcasts. You could create a folder in there that's for podcasts. And let me just do that now. So we'll go here, create new folder, podcast files. Okay, so whenever we have podcast files, download the MP3s, put them in there so everyone has access to them. Okay,